Hey guys, it's Tarzan. Today's video is going to be kind of like a little introduction video, mainly talking about my project and a little bit of other things like anime and my pets and stuff, kind of things I'm into. So let's get started. We're starting with the speed paint of my original character, Joan. And so I guess since we're starting with an OC, I guess all the speed paints will be OCs. But let's talk about the project I'm working on. Right now I'm in the middle of writing a novel, and in the middle is kind of spot on because I would say I'm about halfway done, maybe, roughly. I still have a lot of editing to do, but I have written about half of it, and I've done a ton of editing and stuff because I do it by chapters. I know a lot of people, most people write their rough draft and then go back and do all the editing. I kind of do it, like I said, by chapters. It just makes it a lot easier for me. So I'd say I'm about halfway done with that. And about most of my channel right now is focused on the novel. I have focused on OCs for a long time. And yeah, so a lot of the art you'll see me posting lately is pictures and drawings of the characters. I'm gonna be honest, mainly I don't say I have favorites, but I do love to draw him. He's so much fun. Also, this drawing is done. This is a drawing of Joan. Now we're gonna move on to a speed paint of Key. Surprise, surprise. But I also will post small animations and animatics. I actually post a lot of those, and one of those is the reason we are almost at 2,000 followers, which fingers crossed that we can reach 2,000 by the end of the year. That would be awesome. I know that's not a lot, but to me that's a lot. So the novel, I should tell you guys the name. It's called A Dance with Dolls, and it pretty much, here's a little quick thing about what it's about, or introduction. A bunch of nobles and royalty, including their knights, board the Flower May in order to go on a voyage to a neighboring kingdom of the Serena people. On their voyage, though, a horrible storm strikes and their ship is wrecked. Is just torn apart, and they're barely keeping it afloat using spells, or what they call casts. They're forced to dock at the nearest island, but there's one kind of big problem with this. The island they're forced to dock at, the Pelias Kingdom, is a closed kingdom. No outsiders are allowed, or else they'll be arrested. They have to dock though, or else their ship will sink. And this is where the adventure takes off. So there's just a quick little overview of what the story's about. They get shipwrecked and they're trying to get home, but obviously there's a bit more of an adventure there, and things don't always go as planned. So there's a little bit about my novel, which of course you guys will hear more about, and I'll be posting more art and animations and animatics about that. Now that we've talked a bit about that project and whatnot, the rest of the plan for the video is just kind of talk about things I'm into as a kind of self-introduction. So I was mainly thinking like anime, what kind of shows and whatnot I'm into, like anime and manga. One of my favorite shows, actually you guys probably have figured this out because I post a lot of Steven Universe fan art. Steven Universe and One Piece. I love those two. But I'm really into horror manga. I love things like Tokyo Ghoul, which is I guess it's horror. It's pretty gory, but it's not like scary. And then there was also one I read, which I don't think I actually read the first one. I understood it, but I don't think I read it, the right one, which was The Kingdom of the Gods. Actually, for Tokyo Ghoul, I bought the wrong book. I bought the first and the second series, and then I had to go back. And instead of buying each one from the first series, I just bought the whole collection and crossed my fingers that I would enjoy it. And I did, so it all worked out in the end. And then like Promise Neverland, the anime, I love the first season. Second season sucks. I haven't gotten super far in the manga yet, but I do really like the manga. And then on the completely opposite spectrum is I love slice of life, like really cutesy, funny stuff though. Like I love The Disastrous Life of Psyche K, that used to be one of my all-time favorites. Or on High School Host Club, love Chinibyo and Other Delusions. My friend has been trying to get me into Rent a Girlfriend. It's funny. It's not I don't think it's my thing though. It's still really fun. This picture, actually, the speed paint we're doing right now, of Ruby and Key, two of the characters in the novel, is an insert of them in The Labyrinth, which is my favorite movie. It is so good. I highly recommend. It's pretty much like this girl's brother gets kidnapped by the Goblin King, who's played by David Bowie, and it's like a fever dream of a labyrinth. It's really good. Peak for me. I love like almost fever dream kind of stuff where it's surreal. Like one of my favorite animes is Mononoke, which if you've seen, you know it's really good. It's really bright and colorful, but it is a horror anime. And I've just gotta tell you, that first arc, oh my gosh, from the show, it disturbed me so much. It was really good though. Definitely recommend that one. It's like this medicine man is almost like a spirit detective, and he's going and solving all these different cases of ghosts coming back to haunt and stuff. And each one had something like really horrible happen to them. Yeah, so those are like the kind of shows and stuff I'm into. Obviously, I also love Studio Ghibli. Who doesn't? And then, because this is a little bit of a self-introduction, I wanted to share with you guys my pets. So I have my cat Hagrid, who I absolutely love. He is my baby. And then I have my fish Zorp, who I also love. And last thing is, I want to note that we are drawing rose quartz right now. I think I'm actually going to post a Steven Universe video because I love rose quartz, and I might do a video defending her because like I said, I love her, and I don't think she's as bad as everybody says she is.